again. I'm Silva Harapetian. This is another edition of Everybody Has a Story. I know the setting isn't exactly perfect. We're all backlit and you can't see my face, but this was way too important of a piece for me not to do it. I want to introduce you to Guylaine. I'm going to have her tell you her last name. What is it again?
Godefroy de Montbine.
Yes, and she is with Kitchen Solvers. And some of you may be like, I don't need any kitchen help, but let me tell you, she's got some really great advice.
I come from a French education, and French, everything is rational. There is Descartes who said, Je pense, donc je suis. I think, therefore I am.
Yeah.
But you are not only what you think, you are what you feel, you are what your intuition brings you.
Yeah.
You are your body. You are so many parts. I love being a CEO because it empowers you. It was very interesting. My brain was interested with the challenges. My whole personality. It was great. I loved it. But then different, I would say, aspects started to change. First, my back pain. I had to realize that my body was telling me something. Back pain is about carrying too much or carrying stuff that maybe other could help. I also had, there was the political situation. I didn't agree on how the shareholders wanted to go forward with the company, so I decided to quit. And since when I was young, before having my children, I loved to write. And I thought it's a good time for writing, for taking some time off. But taking time off was very difficult. And that's when I realized, and until I didn't realize it, I was feeling, in Spanish we say, cucaracha en baile de gallina, which means you don't feel at ease, like you feel like a fish out of the water. I was like a fish out of the water. I was used to be a CEO, to do so many things in one day, and suddenly my days were empty. And I was not feeling good, I was convinced I took the right decision, but I wasn't feeling well.
You felt useless.
Yes, I felt useless. And that's when I realized, I'm addicted to stress. If I'm not stressed, I have this false belief that I'm useless.
Wow.
And that was the real reason why I quit in the first time. And it's because I wanted to be more focused on who I was more than what I did. So more into the being rather into the doing.
Yeah.
Because at the end, it's true, we are a mixture of that. We are a mixture of what we do and who we are when we do it.
Yeah.
And at the same time, what we do has an influence on who we are, because it's retro, it comes back,
What is your best piece of advice for people who might be in that space, people who might recognize that something is not right, for people who, what's your
listen to yourself, listen to your gut feelings. I know that we live in a society, in a mood where intuition is very underrated. So when you start not listening to your intuition weakens, correct? So if your intuition is weak, then you are afraid to listen to her. But that's the real thing. We have to listen to ourselves, and I know it's difficult because we have a lot of noise, opinions of others.
So maybe one of the best ways to start is to just find some quiet space and quiet time.
Yeah, and hold there. It's not gonna be nice. If you're used to stress, if you go to a quiet space, you will not, it's gonna be very hard. Meditation helped me a lot. Meditation, yes. Years, I remember I did meditation as an act of faith. I wasn't feeling any difference when I was doing it. You know, people think that, oh, you meditate and, oh my God, nirvana. No, 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 no. I didn't feel any result at that time. I'm feeling the result now, 6 years after.
Yeah.
I've been meditating so much. Now I feel it. But at that time, so it's faith. You have to stay there. It's like, I don't know, an analogy I could find about, oh, like sauna. You know, you go to the sauna and it's really hard to stay there because
Yeah.
it's warm, it's so hot. You don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You have to hold it in there and you'll see the results once you're out. You take a cold shower and oh my God, you're a new person.
Yeah.
So that's my advice. Stay there. It's not nice, but then it's the only way to allow yourself to come, your inner self to talk to you,
Yeah.
to understand what is it really what you need and what you want. Okay, yes. Life is for this, for you to live every experience possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, it's a risk because it's new, and so you don't know if you're going to be good at it. You know, I didn't know, but I have a lot of trust in myself, and I discovered, even though I was, as I told you, I've been like 6 or 8 years without working from when I stopped being a CEO, and now being a very different CEO, because at that time I had 500 people in the company, and now I was on my own. But you still have to manage, correct?
How much do you love what you do now?
I love it. Yeah, I love it. I'm excited of doing it. You know, I'm excited of being there, doing a new work, completely new, learning so much. I mean, learning is, I love it. I love learning.
Yeah.
So for me, it's exciting. Yeah.
And the name of the company is
Kitchen Solvers.
Solvers.
Kitchen Solvers Miami. Yeah.
And that was another edition of Everybody Has a Story. I'm Silva Harapetian. If you like it, subscribe, like, share. We'll see you next time. Bye.